Good evening to one and all. I am Anuradha Varaganti. I began inditing poems from 2019. I am a teacher of English in Telangana state. Actually, during COVID period, I started writing poetry. So it's really an exhilarating moment to me for embarking the vehicle of fertile brains and traversing along with the intellectual brains in this spectacular recital journey. I am indeed grateful to Prasanna Bhaiya, whom I call endearingly Bhaiya, for giving this opportunity. I believe that some divine power united us. He's such a nice person who never deterred to anyone. And sometimes I'm astonished by looking at his consistent encouragement. Actually, there are trinities in my life. One is Rajesh Sharma, who is my motivation, who assured me a portal to prudential poetic groups. So thanks to him. And on using this platform, I'm saying thanks to him. Second one is Rajni Mulla, who is my inspiration. I actually worship her as an idolatry. And another one is Prasanna Kumar. He is my consolation and consultation and everything. Because he consoles me in agony. I consult him in needy. For editing poems, he is always ready. He never denies. So thank you so much, Prasanna Bhaiya, for that. So nowadays, I occasionally write poetry. So far, I have written around 300 poems on various themes. On various themes, I have written. So here, I begin with one shlokam, that is Varaharupam Daivavarishtam Varaharupam Daivavarishtam Varasmitavadanam Vajradantadaya Rakshakavacham Shiva Sambhutam Bhuvi Sanjatam ನಂಬಿದವಗಿಂಬು ಕೊಡುವವನೀತ ಸಾವಿರ ದೈವದ ಮನಸಂಪ್ರೀತ ಬಿಡುತ್ತ ನಿಂದೆವು ಆರಾಧಿಸುತ್ತ ಪಪ್ಪ ಮಗರಿಸ 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 ಗರಿಸ ರಿಸ ಸರಿಗಮ ಪಪ್ಪ ಮಗರಿಸ ಮಗರಿಸ Magarisa, Garisa, Risa, Sarigama. Thank you. Really, I profusely express my gratitude to Fertile Brains. Fertile Brains is not a group, it is a troupe which aggregates all kinds of poets. Actually, it became a breeding for poetic talents. I feel the Fertile Brain group became a breeding for poetic talents. So here, for that, here is my earnest clap here. So here I start my recitation. Some tender poems are sprouted from the field of my heart, and many poems also Prasanna Bhaiya helped me in editing. So one of those is Students Syndrome. The poem titled is Student Syndrome. The present children, as I imagine, feel studies are an undue burden, do not have a specific life criteria, strive they being niggard in unison. The fingers which are tapping on iPad, reluctant now to move on exam pad. Discipline, ethics, and respect, shot by a technical van, least bothered about the people around. Basics are battered in COVID disease. Education languished in the behavior ridiculous. Languages are hurled in an unwanted luggage. The acme of the rampage had they deserted likewise. Colorful canvas washed out in the rain of recklessness. Song of peace became cacophony with the chords of carelessness. Their dreamy world may remain a delusion. Precious lives have to be a speckless vision. Every string is so delicate in their web of future. Let them be awakened by patting their shoulder. Let's redeem their furor being a good teacher. Actually, it was written while I was teaching to the 10th class students in my classroom. They were not interested, they were not curious about their studies. At that time, this kind of thought was generated in my mind. So that's why I have written this poem. And in this, thank you, Prasanna Bhaiya, for your help in this poem editing. And the second poem is about money. Dear money, you are honey to many. We are not shiny. If you are weeny, our lives get deprived of sunny. The engine of currency, it never turns on. Oh, how funny. You are the whole reigning legacy. To stack you is everyone's fantasy. Opulent life is your provision. The turbulent phase phased out in sensation. Torments will be trampled as you set to invade. Flamboyant is your appearance like a cockpit bride. People who get unnoticed gain reverence. Even the pauper acquires prominence. At the instance of your touch, the ugly becomes glamorous. The ostentation is pretty obvious in your dominance. Ethics and values elope in your company. Brotherhood is battered by the presence of your fraternity. Peace is at stake in your absolute entity, but ever growing is your animated alacrity. Deity you became in a world of disunity. The gaiety of humanity is to mint till eternity. You are a universal monument being mighty. So in this poem also, Prasanna Bhaiya helped me in editing. Thank you so much. I have written on various themes, love, patriotic, money, on many themes. So one more poem also I have written. The poem name was not titled, just I have written pre-verse. Albeit you are unclad, you won't be captivated. None is impressed in your pure love. You are accused for your spontaneity. Many a lie try to blemish you. all are burnt in the fire effused from your naked eye. None dare to camaraderie with you, cause their true colors are disclosed. Who treat you as a foe have to certainly confront many a woe. You don't tempt others like a lie. In the whole world, none has right to deny your moves. The more we sip your nectar, the more we become sweeter. You're indeed a well-wisher. Honesty, goodness, are yours cluster. I want to be with you forever. Though many humiliations I endure, I sway in the lofty cradle of you, my dear truth. But ultimately, I am respected as long as I am with you. This is about truth. This is a poem about truth. And one of love poems which I have written. After you came into my life, my mundane world began seeing the cosmic wonders. Discovered I the path of pleasure. Learned I bounteous expressions. Attained I erudition in the literature of love. Found I Elysian solace in your audience. The stars are prodding each other to have a look at your luminescence. The stars are prodding each other to have a look at our luminescence. Irked and deserted, the place being envious. Rainbow dilated its wings and infuriated, seeing the variegated colors in the pavilion of our love. Meadows beckoned us to conduct a musical concert. Flowers, pebbles, and draws are elated and swayed in the air of romance, complying our mellifluous tones. Ornate me with the enamel of our bond. Beautify me with colorful quills of affections. And the last poem is early to bed, early to rise is a healthy and wealthy advice. It has been an age-old practice. Best time to the students for studies. In the early hours, the nature is calm. To offer prayer, it is a pious and holy time. On hearing myriad birds hum, our dawn starts with charm. Early rising gives us a good start, makes us to be considerate. We do meditation to become light, sniffing the Jafar in the day dawn bright. Women folk splashes the threshold, men folk preoccupied in the chores manifold. In the gardens, freshly looks marigold. All happens well in the bitter cold. These are the poems I wanted to recite at this time. Thank you so much thank you so much to the Fertile Brain group and Prasanna Bhaiya also for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much. Shall I leave?